Hello and welcome back to Ankford Plays. So, it be time. Let's see, there's a blacksmith here, it seems. That looks like an anvil on the fucking thing. Yes, that's the blacksmith. Hello.
Well met, friend.
Haven't seen you before. Always glad to see a new face in town. Company's good for business, chat is good for the soul. That's what I always say. Yeah, what can I do for you? Looking for a young woman named Alice. Lord's got you asking around too, eh? At least you asked politely enough. Bad enough having a small army move into town, but then they start throwing their weight around and telling you your business. That's the problem with these lords. They fake their money and their family name and tie them to some sort of special treatment. They expect everyone to follow them the way they're service to. No, sir, that's not the kind of people we are. Not in the Durwood. We broke away from here to get away from that kind of nonsense. If they think... Winfrith, focus. I'm looking for the girl. Of course. I was just getting to her. I haven't seen her. Not since she went missing anyway. She mostly kept to herself. But you know how women are. Always carrying on for the palaver once you get any of two of them together. Perfectly harmless, man. I'm not criticizing. Just feel like they never run out of things to say. That girl seemed rather quiet, downright shy, if you do say so. But even hint got her talking. Just goes to show you. Hint, Dina. Alchemist. Run small stand there to set of down. Talented lady, but she had a run-in with some worms not long ago. She's like it was that ogre that's been roaming around. Took all of Rumpel's pigs the other day, did you hear? But don't get him started. He's just so about the subject. What you're getting wonder about that ogre and his pigs just won't stop talking. Show me what you got for sale. Okay. Fine spear. That's good. Let's see. Okay. Got some lockpicks. Hammer and chisel, pry bar, Robin. I don't know what that is. Voice of the mountaintop. Boost of sales command, property sales command bonus. I don't know what that is. Or if area of effect, Paldinia. I don't know what a sales command is. Oops, don't do that. Mosquito. Let's see. Compare 11 to 17. Enchant. Select a recipe. What? I don't have recipes. Quality, secondary damage. Slaying, primordial. Oh! Thanks. Compare justice, unique greatsword, two-handed. Alright, you have a two-handed sword. I can enchant weapons? Compare 11, 13, 20, enchant. Not enough material to add. Quality. How do I get more materials? Something. Compare. Compare. Enchant. Ah! Ah, I can enchant it. Good. Thank you, sir. That probably made us a lot better off. Now, we should actually have rested at the end. Wasn't that the main reason I went in there? Let's go back to the inn and rest in their cheap room real quick, and then, question. This was the inn, right? Yeah, that's the inn. In we go. I forgot to rest at the inn. Because I don't want to use our camping supplies, that's a bad idea. We're probably going to enter a dungeon or something, and then that will be... that will be very bad. He's over here, right? Hey, dude.
Hail, traveler.
Tell me about Lord Heron's daughter. His lordship says she up and went missing the other day. I don't know any more than that. However, these lordling bastards handle their affairs ain't no business of mine. You look agitated. Something doesn't sit right with you, does it? Damn right it don't. That Lord saunters in here like he's cut from cleaner cloth than the rest of us, and yet... Look, I don't want trouble from you, or him, or anybody else. I'm just saying... Just waiting for him to tire of my ale and leave so things can get back to normal around here. I won't stand by and allow an innocent girl to come to harm. Help me find her. That girl, Alice, she was looking to disappear. You should have seen her, watching the door like a sheep at slaughter. All the same, she didn't hardly speak to no one. The only folk I seen her talk to's Trickle. His shop's by the broken tower, a bit of a hothead. That one. My advice is to let the matter drop, like I say. It don't profit to dig around in other people's business. I understand, Dangler. Want to talk about something else? Rooms? Rest. Last 2 rests. Dexterity damage reduction. Yeah. Okay, so she was not particularly interested in getting betrothed, and you know that's a classic tale. So she ran off. This should not be on my table. Sorry about that.
Before I knew it, the Stelgar was on top of me, and I was face down in the dirt.
Arrow to the throat. That stops him.
What? No! I was spirit shifted, and she was in heat, so I aimed for the throat, but not with an arrow.
Okay, she was in heat. Oh, shot by the broken tower. This.
Ugh, smells like my old hunting leathers.
I like those two together. I hope they. I hope this game does more banter. I want more banter like that. Hello, sir. You're looking to purchase some leather? What you got for sale, man? Girdle of moral protection. Decrease critical hit damage. What's this? Endurance per... Okay. Let's see. That's good. Let's get some fucking exceptional height armor. Let's see. Compare. Okay. Where do I get more materials for, Oh well. Give me that. Okay, let's see. Critical hit damage, regeneration. I'm gonna give you the regeneration belt. What did you have? That's decreased critical hit damage. No, you know what? I'm gonna give the critical hit damage to Ada, because he's our tank. And then I'm going to give the critical hit damage protection to our mages. There we go. What's this? Spirits. I thought it was Jordan's I had sent away, but it's apparently our bard. Okay. Okay, fine. What can you tell me about Alice Hadn't? Only that her father's men's been banging down doors and stirring up trouble looking for her. Never met her myself. That's strange. Dangler told me you two were acquainted. He doesn't miss much. What exactly did he tell you? He said she was looking for an escape. Her father's dragged her out here to get hitched to some backwoods noble. She wanted an escape, all right, and I was happy to give it to her. We snuck across the river a few nights ago for some private time. Come to find out, we weren't exactly alone. An ogre, taller than river tales, sprung out of the forest, and we were so lost in heat at the moment, we didn't notice it until it was upon us. It grabbed Alice and disappeared into the night before I could even pull my breeches up. Don't take this the wrong way, but this shop smells like an outhouse. Am I really to believe that Lord Stalker snuck into the woods, would you? Trickle's hand struck to his eye. Watch it! That's the first I've heard an Orlan complain about anyone's smell. One more word like that and it'll be your last. We'll see about that. Okay, that was a bad idea, but you know what? I don't take kindly to racism. He's dead.
That's it!
Okay. Well.
A simple test.
That is going to be a problem, isn't it?
I can do that.
Fucking racist. God damn it. Well, that's gonna land us in trouble with this town. What do we do now then? Blood Legacy. Trickle claims an ogre took Alice somewhere near the Bale River east of Durford. While I had a hard time believing she snuck away with him, there may still be some clues in the wilderness. Okay. Wait, didn't the blacksmith say she talked to the
Good day to you.
alchemist? Actually, I'm looking for a missing noblewoman. Oh, that lord's daughter. She was a new shade of green when I seen her the other morning. Chatting with Trickle, she was just outside the shop. You was talking about morning sickness. Was she pregnant? Aye. And it worked into a state about it, she was. The girl was so sick she didn't even notice Trickle's stink. Offered her some herbs to take care of the problem, though it might save her some trouble with the old man, but she wouldn't have it. Lord Harron said she was ill from trouble. That was no road sickness, trust me. I know it when I see it. What was wrong with her? No offense, but I hardly know you. I'm not one for gossip, and I certainly don't want to cause the poor girl any trouble.
Good day, stranger.
You said your supplies are limited. What happened? It's the damn roads. Can't reach one of my suppliers, and so I'm stuck with whatever I can scouch up in the wood. Dirt cap, river reed, and the like. That's well and good, but most potions require something stronger too. Troll skin, vessel bone, and what have you. There's the really rare ingredients, things you'd never be able to afford, let alone find on your own. What did you find? I've been keeping an eye on a drake's nest east of town, Durford's Crossing. The beast stayed just long enough to lay a crotch and moved on. In fact, the Sky Mother wasn't a full-grown dragon. Fresh eggs are much more useful than the ones that get passed between merchants and left in the nest for weeks or more. That clutch looked to be at its peak. You know, I'd see about getting an egg, but I didn't realize so many of them had already hatched. Or that young worms were so territorial. I could get an egg for you, I guess. Do you know anything about the Griffin ruin nearby? Not too far as dawn in the wilds without knowing of someone's sacred address pillars. Smart travelers avoid them. But if you're really set on sightseeing, Boatman could point you in the right direction. He keeps up the little temple on the northwest edge of town. Yeah, show me your wares. Sure thing. Okay, let's see. Potion of blah blah blah. I don't really use any of that. Cool. So she was pregnant. She had already gotten in trouble before the whole thing began. I see. Oh, another one of those. Okay. Of all the places for the girl to get lost, why'd you have to do it here? Okay, so across the river. And into the woods. East of Durford. Durford Crossing, okay. By the way, I took the liberty of looking up what Dinred Row is, and I thought it was a town or a special street. Apparently Dinred Row is a agency, and I just didn't pick up on that. So we're going to go back to Dinred Row at some point and find them and talk to them. So they were in Defiance Bay. I either didn't listen very well or I just forgot between sessions what he had said. I just remembered Dinred Row, and I didn't look up spoilers, don't worry. I just looked up what is Dinred Row.
Hey.
And it's an agency, and that's it. I don't think that's a spoiler. It's just, okay. It's just me not being very... Otherwise I would be looking for Dinred Row for a very long time, trust me. What is this? It's soul hips, okay. Kill the priest.
Settle!
You're not getting through me. You're not getting through. You're not getting through me. You're not getting. You're not.
Settle!
Come on, kill it. I think kill this thing. we go. Good stuff. Get some materials. What's this? You stand within the looks to what looks to be a ruined shrine. The moss-covered remnant of an ancient statue stands before you. Examine the statue. Only the broken legs and feet of the sculpture remain. Long growths along it suggest that it could be moved. Near the base of the statue, you discover a skull carved into stone. Use the hammer and chisel to gouge a hole near the statue. You chip away at the base of the statue. By the time your arms are numb from the ringing hammer blows, you scratch out a hole just wide enough to fit 3 fingers. Air whistles through the gap, but whatever's on the other side won't be able to dig your way through it. Wedge a pry bar onto the statue and move it. Place the pry bar into the hole you chiseled, leaning onto it with all your weight. You feel the statue slide and grind along the grooves. The displaced pedestal reveals a dark passage descending into the earth.
The air smells of blood and cowardly loathing. I'll be the effigy if this isn't some nest for the quiet slave's skulking vermin.
Okay, let's go in there then. Though we should probably be still in the ruins. It's a pregnant woman out there in danger. Probably being killed by a troll as we speak. Well. Noble women die every day. Okay. I can see we're at 20 minutes. So thank you guys for watching this episode of Ankford Plays. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you join next time for more shenanigans. Until then, bye.